Travis, were you aware of like where the cut line was? So let's start with on 17, which you bogeyed. Did you know kind of where you were at and what that bogey maybe meant for you personally?
Yeah, I knew the cut was 2 under walking off 16T. Just because, I mean, that scoreboard's right in your face. You can't really look away from it. So, yeah, I knew it was 2 under, and, I hit 3 really good shots on 17 and just had a tough lip out. But,
right.
Yeah, so then, yeah, I had no idea going into 18, I guess, how much it meant for everybody else. But I just tried to make a few good swings and hit it nice and close and made an easy 3.
So is your mentality on it, you're just thinking, I just got to make a par here and I'm in, because you're 2, but like you said, you didn't realize the implications for all the other guys, that you basically were the cut line.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea. I was just, on 18T, I was just wanted to put a good swing on it and hit one in the fairway, and then main thing was just try to hit a good number on the approach shot, and I did that, and luckily hit it to like a foot, so I made it nice and easy.
I was going to say, how good did that second shot feel when you saw it land and stick there?
It felt great because that was the best tee ball I hit all day. I striped it right on my target and got up there, and I was in a divot in the fairway too. So it made it a little interesting, but I hit it and I knew it was perfect, and luckily it spun right and went to tap in range. So
You've played in a lot of golf tournaments. It's probably really unusual for so much to come down to the last player in the last group.
Yeah.
I mean, inevitably a cut line gets set somewhere during the day, but it was really defined how it was set here. So, I mean, the grind. I'm sure in a way you probably feel bad for those guys who aren't going to get to play the weekend, right?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I've been in that boat many times, so obviously I didn't know, right? So it's tough. I was just trying to play the best golf I could, and unfortunately, I knocked all those guys out. So
on the flip side, you've got something to build off of now heading in, and you get to play the weekend, so that's a great accomplishment, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's like, you always like ending with a birdie, right? Like, just kind of gets the momentum going, and that was big for me, just to shoot under par 2 days in a row. It was just a nice feeling rather than kind of grinding out an even par. So it's nice to finish in the red on the day, and I'm excited to keep it rolling this weekend.
What does it mean for you on the 36 holes? We talked yesterday, you Monday qualified, now you're able to play into the weekend. Just mindset-wise, getting through these 2 rounds now moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, I've Monday qualified for quite a few events now on this tour, and I've been really close to the cut line every time, and yeah, it's just nice to do it in my home province, I guess. It's my game's been trending. I've been playing really well. It's just a matter of putting scores together, and just happy to do that. And I kind of don't want to say expected to make the weekend, but I expect to kind of get myself in contention and play good around this place. I've played here a lot, and I know I can shoot well.
Coming into today, you saw obviously the conditions were so different than yesterday.
Yeah.
What was the mindset? Like, kind of hang on for dear life? Because it must be tough to get too aggressive when the conditions are this way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I've played here a bunch, and this isn't even close to the worst conditions I've played Southwood in, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, I'm a local guy, so I see the wind all the time. My golf course, Pine Ridge, can play quite difficult when the wind is up, so I'm used to it. I know how the ball flies, and I kind of knew where to miss today and just kept the ball in front of me and didn't make too many big mistakes.
Even if you're used to it, it is a grind to play in these windy, blustery conditions, cool weather, and then you just dial it in on 18. Like, what does that do for your confidence going into the weekend, just knowing how strongly you finished on the last hole?
Yeah, it does a ton. Absolutely. Those were 2 of the best shots I've hit all week, so it's just kind of, I know my swing's there, putting's there, everything's there, so just kind of gets the momentum going, and I'm ready to keep making birdies for them.